Chapter 16. Utah or No Tah. The following day, I wait in my therapist's office. This young woman I always see in the waiting room before appointments comes in. As usual, we do not say hi. We fiddle with our phones. In the small room with the noise machine, I talk to my therapist. My therapist confirms that Utah, with the Mormons, might not be the safest place for a vacation. I pull the long black sweater coat around me as I walk up the street to my car after therapy. I drive to my apartment. The cat is pleased to see me. I pluck 4 rosemary sprigs from the plant on the black balcony. Put them in a small Ziploc bag for the salmon I'm planning on making Bobby. I pack a gray and black striped figure-hugging dress, 2 pairs of sexy little black panties, and a gray v-neck and a cloth tote with a picture of a conjoined twin skeleton. The bag used to be Katie's, my wife's, from the Butter Museum. I throw the leather scarf around my neck. I drive to Fresh and Easy in Eagle Rock. Bobby and I live to riff on antonyms of this name, like, let's go to crusty and complicated, let's go to stale and hard, etc. There's a young couple with a handlebar mustache and long braids walking very slowly in front of me. I swish past. I buy 2 salmon steaks, shallot, garlic, a lemon, kale juice. Pay with a swiping debit card at the self-checkout. I go to my car looking both ways before crossing the street. I realize I'm so out of gas that I must fill up. With irritation, I swing the car out of the crusty and complicated parking lot and down Eagle Rock Boulevard to the Chevron. Swipe of a gas card and I have a full tank. Now, I'm facing the wrong way on Eagle Rock Boulevard. I take a left, drive down a cul-de-sac, realize that with my iPhone GPS on the fritz, there's no way I'm going to figure out these back roads. I turn around, drive right back up Eagle Rock Boulevard, take a right on Avenue 40. At Bobby's, the dogs are sniffing at the door. I give them biscuits and chicken strips. Jojo takes chicken strip after chicken strip from my hand, eagerly on his hind legs. I put away the groceries. Put away Bobby's laundry. I am wifing out again. I prep dinner. Slice the rosemary from the plant. Mix it in a bowl with fresh squeezed lemon juice, salt, pepper, and minced garlic. I peel and slice the shallot into rounds. Slice the other half of the lemon into decorative happy wedges. In the brief hour left before 6:30 p.m. when Bobby comes home, I take a quick shower and, as usual, smoke a little weed. Finally, I sit down to write. 10 minutes into reviewing this manuscript, Bobby comes home. I hear him cuddling with the dogs as I frantically type. I get up and obediently follow Bobby outside to let the dogs pee on the lawn. I eat jalapeno yogurt slices from his hand, like the dogs, practically standing on my hind legs. Bobby pours himself a glass of red wine. I steam the broccoli rabe. I follow Bobby and the dogs outside to the deck. We watch the fading sunset. I mistake the lemon tree for a lime tree and stand corrected. Small, tight, green fruit branch from the tree in the side yard. Bobby directs me to sit on a chair on the deck, and I do. I stare adorningly at him. In the kitchen, I stir-fry the shallot rounds in olive oil until they're golden purple. Pour them over the rabe on a plate. Grate pepper and salt. Bobby makes rice and a quesadilla. I put the salmon on the steaming grill pan. Pour over olive oil, lemon juice, rosemary mixture. The salmon cooks until a light pink replaces livid red. I Instagram in the pan because of course I do. My parents had what was in the late 60s considered an interracial marriage. Blonde, blue-eyed frat boy Reno and shy Latina beauty. My parents' wedding photos hang upstairs in the hallway of their house. They were both extraordinarily young and good-looking back then. When the documentary is over, we feel glutted with television. I smoke a bowl. Bobby comes in to take a puff. I go into the bedroom, and Bobby is sprawled out on the bed. We cuddle. Talk about our past addictions. When I was fucked up on heroin, I used to listen to the radio and think every song was about heroin. That's how fucked up I was, Bobby says. A lot of songs are about heroin, I say, but not absolutely all of them. Lana Del Rey's ultraviolence might be about heroin, but they're usually so cloaked in metaphor. Bobby says, as my friend used to say, I'm too sexy to go to NA meetings and just do AA, although he was a junkie. Is NA even more tragic than AA? You go to a lot of funerals, Bobby says. When I was in rehab, I met a younger party girl, I say, talking about Winona without mentioning her name. She was this fucked up junkie, but sweet. I still look at her Facebook and, oh god, she looks totally strung out. Once we were hanging out and I left to go watch TV and cuddle with you, she said she wanted to live vicariously through me because she craved that kind of stability and comfort and didn't have that in her wild party life. That's about when we stopped hanging out. She was just far too into partying, and she wasn't into getting sober, and I wasn't into that lifestyle anymore. I would so much rather be doing this with you than cocaine in nightclubs with people I don't care about. I lean back on my elbows, laying stretched out across the bed. I say, I took cocaine to the extreme endpoint of it, as far as you can go, until it wasn't even fun anymore, and now I'm just done. No thanks. I used to be able to smell it, and sometimes I still can. Or I can sense it, and I just know someone's holding. Burroughs wrote that junkies feel that way too. It's true, Bobby says. I say, I turn down event invites on Facebook because I know there'll be coke there, and I just don't want to fuck with it. I mean, I can always say no, but it's a lot harder to do that when it's on the plate in front of me, as opposed to just not going to the event at all and staying home. It's worth it for me to stay sober if I have to be alone. Cocaine turned me into a monster, a depressed, depraved, degraded person, and I don't want to go down that path again. Now that my life has improved so much, it's gotten a million times better since I stopped drinking. A substantial level of chaos has gone from my life, for which I am so grateful. I look at Bobby, realize in my heartfelt diatribe he is snoring. I lie next to him, wrap my arms around him. He loops his arm around mine. We breathe deeply together. My eyes snap open. I realize I must write. I relax my cheek, ease my face up, pull myself out of his embrace. No, where are you going? Bobby says. He rolls on his back. My bracelet falls off my wrist and he rolls on top of it. Momentary awkwardness as I retrieve it. He wraps me in his arms again, cradles me to his chest. I snuggle up. Tell me a bedtime story, Bobby says. Once upon a time, there was a magical, sparkling unicorn leaping across the night sky from the star to star at Orion, its belt sending forth sparkling asteroids across the vastness of space, I say. That's good. Tell me another, Bobby says. Once upon a time, there was the tiniest, sparkling kitten, and she frolicked and played and purred. Then she was in a hamster ball, running across the floor. Then she met a chinchilla who was chinchilling in a hamster ball, and they romped together. Then they all got out of the hamster balls and got stoned. Then they made up with your dogs, and they all got stoned and snuggled in a big furry pile. Bobby's asleep. I listened to a few deep breaths. I tried to extricate myself from his arms. No, where are you going? Bobby says. I need to go write, sweetie. I didn't get any writing done today. I was just racing around. I need to catch up. Okay, you can go write. I can wait with you until you fall asleep again. I'd like to do that. It's okay. Go write. I walk out to the living room where some silver laptop sits on the coffee table. Take it up with relief. Finally. I type for 2 hours in absolute silence. Get up once to smoke weed on the bathroom floor in front of my computer. Knowing what awoke Bobby before, I don't dare sit on the toilet or turn on the fan. He does not make a sound. My eyelids droop. I fold up the computer, shove it in the black case hidden in the darkness as I navigate the bedroom. Did you have fun, sweetie? Bobby asks. I start, not realizing he was awake. I did, yes. I was good for about 2 hours, and then I was done. Ready to go to sleep with you. I strip down, crawl into bed with him. Come here, he says. I cling to his right arm like a barnacle, curling my feet up to his side. I sleep. I dream of Andy Warhol, wheeling on an old professor's arm at an art event. Zombie rural meth heads in Utah stagger after me. I wake. Bobby is stretched out next to me. Hi, good morning, I say. We sprawl on the bed together. You know, I say, the thing about southern Utah being full of carjacking cultists was just what Lish's abusive asshole boyfriend told her to scare her when they were driving through Utah. So it might not even be the truth. I mean, he was kind of a wiener. Yeah, I figure we could stay at the Travel Lodge near Bryce Canyon and spend the night and a day in Vegas. They have group tours of the canyons. It's not like it would just be us wandering alone in the wilderness. I mean, I could just go by myself. I want to hike. If it's Utah or No Tah, I'm coming with you. It's starting to sound more fun. Check it out. I was looking at these rock formations there on maps. Nude, I get out. Pull my computer from its sleeve. Laying next to Bobby, I zoom in on Bryce Canyon's red rocks. Zoom out to show the road from Los Angeles through Vegas to Utah. Image the Bryce Canyon stuff, Bobby says. Spindly red arches and towers pop up. Oh, this is cool. Okay, I'll go to Utah with you. Let me show you the shoes I want to get for you to hike in, Bobby says. I follow him to his iMac in the office. He flips to some light Adidas hiking kicks. Shows me red, neon green, and black and white. I pick black and white with Adidas stripes. Oh, I'm naked and the window's open, I say. I go into the bedroom. Pull on black American Apparel leggings, gray v-neck, copper necklace, Ecuadorian scarf, black sweater coat. We talk about dates, times. I mentioned my gynecologist appointment on May 18th. Bobby says we could leave right after. I say, I hate gambling, but I grew up in casinos. My family always went to them in Reno when I was growing up. Whenever I go to Vegas, I don't even need to do anything. I just like walking around all the casinos, like admiring the architecture and just the spectacle of it all. They're like modern pleasure palaces. And since it's spring, it probably won't be hot as balls yet. This will be fun. I sit on the striped chair, drink coffee. Bobby changes his shirt 3 times. Leaves for work.